I'm Marilyn F. Struthers, and I'm author of the book, Butterflies and Beyond, Preparing a Young Child to Cope with Grief or Loss. Death is that one thing that no matter how often it happens around us, we never get used to it. I guess as our minister likes to say, that's because it's not what was meant to be. I like the way Ecclesiastes 3:11 says it, when it tells us that God has set eternity in our hearts. However, no matter how much we don't like it, it still happens, of course. But as another Bible verse says in 1 Thessalonians 4:13, we sorrow, but not as others sorrow who have no hope. I'm so thankful for the promises of new life that the Bible speaks of. As adults, we're aware of many of these things I've just spoken of, but imagine for a minute being a little child and losing somebody very dear to you. That person has to learn not only about death and the trauma of loss, but they have to learn what death means, and all at the same time. Wouldn't it be better if that child was prepared beforehand and at least had a small concept of death before they go through the loss of someone dear to them? Well, that is why I published my book, Butterflies and Beyond, again, preparing a young child to cope with grief or loss. I wanted my grandchildren, and I wanted as many other children that I could reach to learn that death is a part of our earthly lives. But I also wanted to give them hope in the face of death. In sharing this true story, I believe both these purposes are accomplished in a surprisingly positive and upbeat way. Like when we learned about the butterflies and we saw them develop from their caterpillar stage to butterflies, it was kind of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we did learn some important lessons about life, didn't we?
Yeah.
Life and death. Right.
Well,
Well, I've learned since the publication of my book, Butterflies and Beyond, that it has done even more than accomplish these two purposes. I've had many different adults tell me that not only was it good for children, but they said it comforted them in their grief or loss as well. I've had one lady say that she lost her husband and she kept it on her bedside table and read it every night before she went to bed, and it brought her peace. And of course, I'm so thankful that it can touch and help people like that. Sometimes you're asked, well, what age group would this book appeal to? So because it's a children's story, but because I've had those comments from adults, I tell people, well, I think it's good for ages 4 to 104. I think that's pretty good. That covers it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ages 4 to 104.
Yep, that's good.
Well, it's my prayer that this story will continue to help many others through the years to come. You can Google Butterflies and Beyond to find all different places where this book can be purchased. However, if you want an autographed copy, just visit my website, and that is www.butterfliesandbeyondbook.com. So remember, it's just the Butterflies and Beyond, but remember the word book, butterfliesandbeyondbook.com. One other thing, if you want to go to Facebook, you could probably read some of the comments there that might give you a little better idea of the book. So I certainly hope that it will be a help to many of you.